Okay, welcome to my second video about the mole. So this is more likely what you're going to be dealing with throughout the course, is that we're not necessarily going to know the mole. We're going to need to use the mass to calculate what the mole is, and then we can do some other calculations based on that. So we're going to link the mass to the mole. And what we need here are two things. So the question must give me the mass, and I should be able to figure out the molar mass, which is MR, from the video 2 videos ago. That's the relative molecular mass, or the molar mass of the compound, whatever it is that you're looking at. And so you're going to use your molar mass, you're going to use your mass. This should be from question, and this one will be from your periodic table. You should be able to figure it out. So let's just have a look. Here is our equation. This is a nice important equation. So we've got N equals M over MR. And so half the time I'm just going to get you to stop and go use N equals M over MR to try and answer this question. So let's write it up the top straight away. So the first thing I would do when I walked into an exam or a test that involved me needing to calculate the mole from mass is I'm going to write down this equation on either my periodic table, my formula sheet, my data booklet, whatever it is, just so I've got it there. I don't have to worry about trying to rearrange it in my brain. It's written there. So now I want to know, what is the mass if I've been given the mole and I can figure this out from the periodic table, the MR of silver chloride. So if I want to figure out the MR of silver chloride, so let's just have a look here. So if N equals M over MR, we can rearrange that equation to be N equals N times MR as well. So you can pause this one, give it a go, but we want to know, what is the mass of silver chloride? So give it a pause, and then you can come back. And we're back. So we want to know, what is the mass of silver chloride? So mass of silver chloride, actually I'm just going to let this, let the PowerPoint do the talking for me here. So the mass of silver chloride is going to be the mole times the MR. Where did these numbers come from? We've got the mole from the question here, and this one here is from the periodic table. So the mass of silver is 107.9. The mass of chlorine is 35.5. So that's where those numbers have come from. You multiply all of that out and you get 50.19 grams. Because my question is only in 2 sig figs, my answer can only be in 2 sig figs. So we've got to round that to 50 grams. Now we've got how many moles of sulfuric acid are present in 3.2 kilograms of H2SO4. So let's get our equation down. N equals M over MR. Now remember that the mass has to be in grams. So we want to know, what is the N? I've been given the M, and I can calculate the MR down here. So first off, I'm going to convert my kilograms into grams. Remember, your values will be off. You might lose a mark if you forget to do this step, because so long as you can do the rest. So then we do N equals M over MR. Substitute in my mass as 3200 divided by 98.1. So where did I get that from? It was 2 times 1 plus, sorry guys, 2 times 1 plus 32.1 plus 4 times 16. That's where that value has come from. And we end up with 32.6 mole of sulfuric acid. Again, my question is only in 2 sig figs, so my answer can only be in 2 sig figs also. The last example we have here is, what is the mass? Okay, so N equals M over MR is the first thing I need to do. I can rearrange that because I want to know mass. M equals N times MR. So that's what I've got here. The mass of water is equal to the mole of the water times the formula mass. 1 times 18, where did I get the 18 from? 2 times 1 plus 16. Okay, we end up with 18, only 2 sig figs. Now, I'm going to stop there. I'm going to do one more video that links the 2 mole equations together.